No one checked on me when I needed. So I just.
Alright, boys. So we didn't just now wake up, but I figured just because I'm doing a morning routine video that I was going to wake up in bed because that was more ideal. So basically in this video, we're going to be doing a morning routine showing you guys exactly what I do. Just how productive you guys see. I'm probably going to make some food now. I already did my morning routine, but I wanted to start this video because, you know, in the morning, I actually have to do a lot. This is why I call my community a winner's circle, because we're winners and we get shit done. We don't say we're not busy. We don't say that we're bored. We get shit done. Let me show you guys the view. Get the view outside right now. Oh, wow. The one thing I hate about the view on here is literally just that shit. Like, this view would be amazing, right? And like, if I go on my Instagram story, I don't record that part because it's just fucking ugly. Like, no one wants to see that shit. Everyone wants to just see the water, but the water is beautiful. It's beautiful outside though. It's starting to be like 90. I might just put my hood on because I haven't took a shower yet. But it's like 90 degrees out right now. Something like that. Probably not. Probably like 83 or something. But yeah, let me show you guys the view again. It's beautiful out here. It really is. I really do like Miami. I feel like definitely if you guys need somewhere to move or want to be in a better location, Miami is definitely the place to be. But you can obviously get caught up into the vices, and I've told you guys multiple times in my story on how you can get caught up. But honestly, this is what I love about Miami. It's just kind of like the high rises, the views. But yeah, we are going to do our morning routine. It's already like 9 o'clock. I've already done a lot of things, but this is kind of like a vlog showing you guys exactly what I do. So normally I'll wake up, I'll come out here, I'll pray, I'll write in my journal. Well, there we go. Look at that view. Beautiful. Feel like you want to do certain things, but like once you do it, bro, it's so worth it, I promise. But this is literally the routine for success, and I promise you, if you guys stick with this routine in general, you guys will see some really good results with it. But you can't be lazy, right? Like, I was supposed to go on a run this morning, but then I was like, you know what, let me get some extra sleep in so I can work better. And I know I have a YouTube video, but it's all about what you put your mind to. At the end of the day, you can really do anything that you want to accomplish regardless in your life. But it's more the fact of how are you going to take the action steps in order to get there. And that's how I talk to my clients. So we're going to get into everything real quick, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do. Usually the first things that I do is I'll go ahead and go over to my desk and I will write in my journal. So once I write in my journal, you guys see it right there. I already did it this morning. I did basically everything, but I wrote in my journal this morning. And I kind of number off my journals just because it helps me keep track of like, okay, if I'm like, okay, what was like last month? Like what day last month? I can kind of go back in my journal and I can kind of see. But I also date my shit too as well. So you guys will see how like everything's dated. It's pretty nice. But this is the first thing that I do for my morning routine. And the thing is, guys, like having a morning routine is super important because like, you're not just staying stagnant. Like, you're not just waking up in the morning and guessing of everything you have to do. But you're not just staying stagnant. You're not just like guessing for what you have to do for the next day. Always have that system to wake up to and understand, okay, I need to do this in order to feel good or in order to get all my stuff done. Like, this is very, very important to me. And that's why I do this stuff. So like, usually in my journals, I'll just write like what I'm grateful for. Or like today I wrote down, I woke up pretty early today. I have to do step after step, right? Like I was talking to myself saying like, hey, you know, there's going to be some days where, you know, you're not going to wake up on time. You're not going to do the things that you say you're going to do. But as long as the next day later, you work towards that goal and you're waking up earlier and earlier. And that's how I ended up starting waking up earlier, is through slow steps. Some people think that you have to always skip steps and have to like know exactly what you need to be doing every single day right away. Like, no, it's like this, you build this over time. This will come to you over time as long as you just stay consistent. And that's the best thing about the morning routines, is because you're not always going to have the same morning routines. And when you do, that's what makes it more efficient, because you can start adding more shit in. But yeah, I start out with that. I showed you guys right here my journal every single day. Let's go all the way down from this, and I promise you guys. And I don't miss a day either. I don't remember the last time I missed a day. And that's when I was writing my journals a little bit different. Like I was writing like a Bible verse on there. You can see how I was like trying to like do it every single day. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do journal number 2. So it's just like, if I go back to this journal, I'm like, holy fuck. Like I literally have changed so much ever since starting this shit. Like it's actually insane. Like I changed so much just right before I started. Like journal number 4 to journal 75, I think 74, it's fucking ridiculous of how much, like I was reading this back the other day and I'm like, this is so good to reflect off of, because where I was at literally on journal number 4 to now 74, I'm like, holy fuck. Like I'm such a different person because I'm growing every single day and I'm consistently talking to myself. And that's when you read this, you're just like, okay, cool. You know, I can't, like I was telling myself right here, I was like, I can't control myself. I have all these things that I'm working on, but like I literally can't control myself with certain vices that I have. Like I'm over here talking to myself, and that's not even on top of the journals and the books that I have right back there. Guys, I strongly think that this is super important because you're reflecting off of yourself every single day, and you're always telling yourself that you can always do better. There's nothing better than that. If you keep on telling yourself that you're going to remain the same every single morning, every single day, nothing will change. I promise you. And I tell this in my story all the time, but if you do not change, nothing will change regardless. So that's why writing this journal, and it's crazy looking back on, because I'm like, Jesus is peaceful to my heart and my soul. Like I'm just like really like talking to myself and telling myself like, dude, you have a purpose on this life. You need to work hard every single day. And it took me a while just to like want to start, you know, just getting better and better and better and better at all this stuff, because you're not perfect, right? You're not just going to be perfect right away. When do I have my client call? Let me check real quick. When do I have my client calls? Usually on Mondays I have a lot of client calls. No, okay. First meal of the day. So I also use my Google Calendar, which I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, it's just crazy, bro, to like think about. You know, we're on 74 right now. It's crazy because now I'm more like, I was talking about God and Jesus at first, and I still do. But now I know like of where we're at, and I always like read the Bible in the morning too as well. But now I know that like I was really just trying to get to know like God more and Jesus, and just trying to understand the Bible and trying to understand like where I was at with like my relationship with God, because I've always had one, but I never was super personable. Going to church yesterday, we were talking about the pastor was talking about how, you know, people just go to church and they automatically think that, you know, they have a relationship with God, but that relationship with God comes after church as well, right? Like it comes after all the things. Church, believing in God comes after church. It comes after all those things, like, right? And I kind of unbox your praise, right? Basically, like, don't hide the fact that you have a relationship with God. Express it to other people and express it to yourself. Make it known, not even just within the church, but outside of the church, outside of everything that you do, outside of your relationship with people, because that's super important. So basically you're manifesting those things for yourself as well. And it's crazy how everything just combobulates, and how God kind of helps you understand yourself on a way deeper level, and it connects you with other people, right? Because that's what I noticed when I wasn't seeking the Lord as much as I was now, and I had the vices, I had the things that I was going through. I literally was so lost, and there was no type of purpose in my mind. Like, purpose comes with, honestly, practice. You have to practice what your purpose is, and you have to always consistently do it every single day. And that's why the morning routines are good. That's why staying consistent is always good, because you're not going to be perfect. She's not going to be perfect. But this is kind of what makes you understand yourself on a way deeper level. And you guys will see that I'll write all my goals, and it's like I'm consistently, you know, doing these things, right? Because you want to be consistent. So yeah, I write down the goals, and then I write the checkbox off. I'll check it off. So this YouTube video I'm recording right now, but you know, just writing all these notes down at church is like, it's honestly just a blessing that I can wake up every single day and do this And it's crazy because I was thinking about the other day, I was like, dude, not even most people can wake up and do the same things that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis because, you know, obviously I worked very hard and I would never take that from myself, but all glory to God because I continuously keep on working on myself. And that's why I get rewarded, right? And that's why you guys can get rewarded too, as long as you stick to your certain routines and stick to what you believe in, because there's always a belief, right? But like, why would you, and I was reading this book called Outwitting with the Devil. I'll show you guys in a minute, but he talks about how 98% of people get controlled by the devil every single day. And people don't even understand, right? Through lust, through fear, through, you know, doubt. And it's the same thing. Like, I way rather have God near me than have the devil trying to take away my spirits and try to take away what I'm really happy about and what I'm really grateful for, because that's what usually what takes you, right? And that's what takes you back into temptation, is you keep going back. But this is pretty much it for right here. And then I'm going to show you guys like my little setup and what I have going on. Got all my clients right here as well. This is the new templates that I recently just released to all my whole community. Something that I'm very, very hyped about. I just got done with it last week. Revised everything, but it just kind of has like, you know, certain action steps for, you know, people in my community to take, their current situation. The 5 for 5 method, you know, this method's really good at helping me overcome everything that I was doing in a way. And I just added it in here as well. So you rate your day 10 out of 10. So it's just basically like, it's like you're keeping yourself accountable, right? Like, you wake up, your morning routine, you want to write down your whole morning routine. Like, you want to keep on continuously writing down your daily habits, etc. And just a whole bunch of like I wouldn't say courses, but just videos, like Warm Map, time, like Yearly Glance, like stuff like this, showing people how to use Google Calendar the most correctful way. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you guys. Like, that is the best thing I've ever created in my life. Like, this is the best thing I've ever created. Like, something that I actually am passionate about and something I'm willing to, you know, work hard on every single day and just kind of just completely just keep on adding new things to it, because, you know, we're always growing. You never want to stay the same. You never want to have the same programs. You always want to invest into yourself. Investing into yourself is going to be the best thing possible. I promise. Google Calendar is really good for like scheduling out your days. It's kind of crazy because I only use it for my calls now. I'm just growing out of Google Calendar. Like, I still use it for events 100%. We leave for Dallas, which is going to be a really cool vlog as well. But we leave for Dallas the 20th, which is insane. That's where I usually, like, I have two Reels, TikToks, Instagrams, you know, 3 15 stories daily. And then that's pretty much that. So we get that done. Normally, I do the journal now and I write down my actionable steps, which it just depends on who you are as a person and what you want to do. You don't have to do the same things that I do. Just do it in a different way. And that's where some people get it wrong, is like, I'm trying to tell them what they need to do. But in reality, it's me telling you what you can do to become more successful and honestly just be more better with your routine. But let me show you guys one of my clients real quick. On his calendar, he was this says 185, but like the same thing. He was 192 and he went from 192 to 168. And now he's about to get put on a bulk, and now he's gonna be lean bulking, right? Let me show you guys a little picture of him real quick. Boom, cool. So this is his first pictures. So this is his back right here. His side photos. Boom. Front photos, bro. Like, dude, he was like, honestly, like, he came to me, he was like, dude, I'm overweight, bro. I need to change. And then now look at him, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro is in like such good shape now. His back, you can actually see his back muscles. But the thing is, the reason why he went from this to that, and you might say, okay, he's skinny as fuck now, but like, you guys gotta also understand, he was eating McDonald's and he was eating a lot of bullshit every single day. And like, I'm not gonna put anybody on a lean bulk that has already eaten so much fast food. I asked him, I was like, hey, how long have you been eating this food? He's like, bro, I've been doing this for like a few years. So that's a few years lined up of strictly bullshit. So you guys gotta also understand, he didn't just lose all his muscle. He just didn't really have too many muscle to begin with. You might say, oh, he had muscle right here. No, he had mostly fat. You have to get the fat off the body before you start to you have to get the fat off the body before you start to bulk up. and you want to lean bulk. Because I was the person that was always bulking in the worst way possible. Like I was always just eating whatever I want. Canes, just bullshit. It wasn't good shit. But like, yeah. So that's pretty much that. And then I'm going to show you guys, after I take a little whiz-waz, new stuff for my room in general. Like I already have new panels that are on the way, but I just haven't added them yet. You guys will see right here, I have those panels right there. And then I have the bed right here. Usually, this is usually what I do. I wake up in the morning and I just make my bed. I used to use that old monitor, but I'm not really fucking with that monitor anymore just because I like to look at one screen because it helps me stay focused. If you guys know, if you have ADHD, you guys understand like the struggle. I cannot focus with so much screen, like just in general, because I'm looking at so many different things. I'm getting overwhelmed. I don't feel overwhelmed on the MacBook, and the MacBook is so easy. I could airdrop, I can make my reels, I can make my videos super, super easy. If I need to airdrop something from my phone to, you know, CapCut, it's very, very simple. I'm gonna do some more client work real quick, and then we are going to make some food because I do got a client call at 1 today. Client calls don't start till 1. So we're gonna do some client work. I'm gonna put you guys kind of just down, and we'll see the vibes. Put you guys like right here or something.
My bread, stay in my bag and not in my feelings. Overthink too much, I get distracted, start to deep it. I just deal with people exactly how they treat me. On the block ain't nothing but youths, trying to be bad and hoes that act up. I've been obsessed with money, I knew would get my stack up.
So I always put up a story. I always make sure that I'm getting my stories out, showing people of what I'm actually doing throughout my day, my clients, motivating them, and always just kind of just inspiring towards people, because at the end of the day, like, I'm a coach. That's who I am as a person. I don't try to fake who I am to anybody. That's just truly who I am in general. Everything is, we can eat real quick, get everything done. That's why I like to do my morning routine early. I get everything done. I get my client work done, my reading. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot to show you guys. Shit. Let me show you guys some books that I read. So I've read these ones already. So this is Atomic Habits, as you guys see. Fire ass book. I think you guys will really like this one. This one was so good, bro. So good, guys. Go give this a read. I promise you it's going to change your guys' habits, make you guys think a lot differently just about life in general. And then this is the one that I'm done with this one, but it's like on the summary. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a summary, but like Outwitting with the Devil, honestly, was one of my favorite fucking books. This is my favorite books ever. Like, I've never read a book that was so deep and so like deeply thought out, and like that this is literally like one of them. Like, this is literally one of them. This talks a lot about like your ideal like life and about like fear, doubt. It talks about how 98% of people get controlled by the devil every single day. People would just honestly don't understand that you're getting controlled by certain things in your life. And the only way that you can get rid of those vices and get rid of those things is through positive energy, being around your environment, be around positive things. And then the next one that I'm reading is Transurfing in 78 Days, the practical course in creating your own reality. These books, I spend a lot of time on reading them because like if you're not actually digesting them, like, right, you can write down notes all you want, but if you're not actually reading them and digesting these books, they're not going to work. Like, and that's what I try to tell a lot of people. I'm like, you can't just read a book and expect you just to like know everything and like know all the information, because that's not the truth. You're going to get stuck one day and you're going to want to go back. And that's why it's also good getting sticky notes and putting like there's certain sticky notes in there and having them like outside of these. I don't really do that, but I recommend some sticky notes. I got this from Best Buy. I want to go ahead and sell that monitor because this bitch was, not going to lie, this bitch was kind of expensive. But it was worth it because I'm doing all my work on it. And then my PC is just like cooked. I don't really like to use it anymore. I've been using that for years. So I'm gonna see what they can give me for my PC. All right, boys, this is what we have cooking on right now. We have some beef. Oh wait, let me put this down a little bit. So we got some beef, some 4 eggs right now. We're gonna get the egg whites cooking, get the eggs, the English muffins. I'm gonna show you guys the final delicious meal. Let me show you guys how I actually cook.
Money, I knew would get my stack up. I ain't lacking on my own. I got me, no backup. They talking on me, and none of it factual. Meanwhile, bro in a bando, hoping Fed don't raid his yard. Aye, she like, boy, you toxic, you ain't got no heart. Get let down you love too hard. 100 roses.
All right, boys. So we have got the 8 ounces of ground beef, the 1 cup of yogurt, and then we have the 4 eggs. Did I say 1 cup of egg whites? I'm not sure. So we have all this food. Right now, we are on crunch time. It's 10:57. I have to hurry up and eat this food, but I weighed all this food out because why weighing so important is because you know the portions of your foods. That's how, if you want to go into a calorie deficit, that's how you're going to know if you're on a deficit, is if you're tracking your calories on the scale, etc. Very, very important. So if you guys are not tracking your calories, you guys want to make sure so you guys get the best ideal results. But the thing about that is if you're not tracking your calories, it can really naturally just affect you in general because it makes you an all-around lazy person. And you don't want to be lazy. You want to stay on track. And this is how you stay on track, is through your macros. You have to make sure you're getting the right macronutrients in order, the right amount of proteins, the carbs, the fats. And I told you guys, if you guys are struggling with that, DM me, do something. I know I have crazy hair. I haven't showered yet. I'm going to shower after this. Just get ready for my calls. All right, boys. So we have a call at 2 o'clock. Got off some calls. I'm actually onboarding this person. So I will record the onboarding process and I will show you guys exactly what I do for my clients and how we set up their programs. It's pretty simple, right? But like, it's not simple at the same time. I have a lot of routines. I mean, a lot of systems and programmings of what people need to do in order for people to want to see results in the program. So it's not something that's like super easy to do. It's more just like, that's why I say this is more of like a lifestyle. This isn't something where you're supposed to be like, oh, fuck. Like, this is so much. You're supposed to want to add this into the routine. And it's the reason why people are buying. It's the reason why people are willing to work with you, is because you are providing as much value as possible, right? When I learned these things and I started adding these to my systems, this is what helped me. All right, boys, we're about to hop onto this call. And it's with one of my new clients, Stephanie. She just got onboarded last week. So we're kind of just going to go through a rundown on how she can implement certain systems and a certain routine, how she can build better habits. Because at the end of the day, what most people don't understand with, weight loss or gaining weight or just living a better lifestyle is you have to make a commitment. You have to understand and make those things be known. You have to make things be seen in order to change things. And you have to be honest with yourself. So I usually go out and I start by asking them certain questions, which we already did on our, on the call when we first onboarded her. But this is like, she's already joined the program. She's on it and she's super stoked. But now we're just going to try to get her, we're going to try to get to like when she wants to work out, etc. And I'll show you guys how I bring through the process. How's everything been?
Not too bad. I'm just getting some paperwork together because I have to go get my tag renewed on my car because they're going to expire.
Girl, I haven't even done that yet either. A little bit of work you're going to have to put in, but it's going to be like very easy once you get more into the routine of it. So it's not going to be like something where it's going to come fast, but it's pretty easy. And if you need help with it, I can help with that, of course. I think that'll be more ideal for your schedule just because the prep time. Yeah, I can also send you seasoning too. Like if you have any questions, you can be like, hey, what seasoning do you use? You know what I'm saying? And I can show you the ones that I use so you can buy it yourself. I just want to pick 5 days. So Saturday
is definitely one of them because I'm not doing hardly anything on Saturdays now.
Okay.
Changed my car.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, I had to do the same thing, girl. Tuesdays. And I'll show you how this works on the calendar. So everything's going to be scheduled out for you. So you don't even have to like look at it, or exactly if you hop on the app of exactly what you're going to be hitting. So you don't have to be confused. And that's what I love to do. Oh, and that's totally fine, girl. And like, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make this super sustainable for you.
Or it might just be where I can't work out until the evening.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. We've officially completed the workday. Feels good. Finally, it is around, what time is it? 5:12 right now, 5:12. So we are going to get away from turning this light off, ready to go to the gym video, because I'm not going to take you guys anywhere else. This is a pretty long video already to start with. You got to consistently keep on working hard. And a lot of people, they get a little bit of success and then that is when they stop. When you get a little bit of success, you keep on waking up early. You keep on showing up. You keep on doing the things that you need to do, because that's how you turn this into a long-term thing. If you want this in the short term, and the same thing about the getting in the best shape of your life, figuring out who you really are as a person, You really only know yourself if you really stay committed. You really tell yourself, this is really what I have to do. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really means a lot. Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing. This is literally what I do on a morning routine. I didn't show that I woke up super early, but I woke up around like 7:30 today. I forgot to grab the camera. I was like, dude, I need to do this on Monday because we leave for Dallas. No. So let's crush our mornings, y'all.
Roses ain't gonna fix it. Maybe a Chanel bag. No one checked on me when I need